Hello there everybody, my name is Pinkshear. Welcome back to Planet Crafter. So we took a little bit of a break last week. I've been away longer than it has since this has gone up. I went exploring, I got some cool stuff. Wait, does that tell me how to make it? Cool. I don't have enough yet. I believe I was going to go finalize my exploration of a place when last we left off. We're also almost to the next 10th power up. God damn. Okay, let's go back into it. It's been a little while. Actually, last thing I physically recorded. Yes, I physically recorded, chiseled it onto the limestone, bit by bit, tink, 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 tink. No, the last stuff I recorded was the Tomb Raider. I'm out right now. I've gone through my backlog. I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 more episodes of Voidling Bound. I'm probably going to try and record 2 episodes today. I have 1 fusion energy, so that's good enough for me. Let's head into this one. But this episode right here is going to go up tomorrow. That's when this baby's going up. And then the episode after this will be much narrower. Alright, that's taken care of. That's useful. And I have many of these. See on the other side here. There we go. Yeah, so the last thing I left off, I was talking about, well, partially, not wholly, but partially. Let's take this way. My thoughts, I had a minor epiphany regarding, I think I have that one, but you'll get it anyways, regarding my thoughts upon art in terms of the political nature of it and the delineation you would tend to make between good art and great art. Almost. I didn't get too deep into that part of it, honestly, so I'm not gonna worry if you guys missed that. And I was talking about it during Lara Croft, during Tomb Raider. So even further evidence that that's not what I tend to use that one for. That one I'd like to discuss the story, and I didn't really do that because that thought was encompassing in my head regarding it. I wonder if these things are part of the reason why my terraforming went so quickly. It's all of these things. And if power is wireless, I'm certain I was bleeding off some sort of power to them to run them, whatever was in them. So I just had these massive terraforming indexes scattered across the globe that I didn't even know I had. That would make it a bit more believable to me that my wireless power system kicked on and even just passively at a low voltage provided power to all these different ships and their various life support systems, because that's what would draw power first, is life support. And that helped me terraform the planet quicker, coupled with the previous endeavors of other people, because there was at least one other terraformer sent here and a few other crash persons, one who was here for years. Okay, so I am back. This is entranceway. Let's go straight. I'm navigating myself. But my thought was that in essence, not in application, but my thought was essentially good art is not political. Good art in the very strictest sense of the word, appeals to the human condition. I repeated that one a lot. What's the human condition? It is things that are relatable, things that are known, genetic trait, skin pattern, things that are shared commonly across peoples, identities, cultures, continents, nations. The common human experience. TTV region I can't make, and that's always useful. Also useful. Oh, yoink. I'm just gonna yoink one of those just to have it. Man, I'm not hurting for resources in the slightest at all, whatsoever. It's kind of funny. Let me eat something too. Did I miss you? I did miss you. Where did you take me then? I went straight down and then I just turned and went exploring the other place I should have been exploring. Look at that. Aren't I a genius? Pick up one of those at least. Oh, access card. I hold on to those, but I think there's more than I need piled into these places. I'm certain that's a balancing perspective in case people miss them. But, yeah. Where was I? Art. Okay, so I have a general distaste for political art. I understand it serves a purpose, it's messaging, it's propaganda. I understand that. I just dislike propaganda of any kind. I don't like it. It's very simple. I like to deconstruct it. I don't take in media without deconstructing it into its space. Even this is media. This game is media. It just doesn't have as profound a message to tell as some other media does. And that's nothing wrong. You come to games for fun. And I do view games as an art form, as a way to tell a story. That's not all that they are. That's not what they get reduced down to. I think that's the thing people misunderstand when I say that. Video games are an art form. Because storytelling is an art. That's why. Let me yoink. Oh, the aquarium looks cool. So, frog, amphibian farm, become larva fertilizer. Offload, get one of those, because I have 2 frog eggs. Ah. Like you. Hold on to that physically. Let's make use of some of these things. I think would be good for me. Mega storage, you can go there. Let's just toss up here, throw you into there, and let's go up here, just keeping everything organized. It prevents me from making a complete thought, however. Okay, so I need color A, color B. And tree spreader. bacteria. I do need some of those as well. Right, because I'm going to need super alloy as well. Ooh, I have quite a few. 4, because I want another fusion cell to open that other wreck up before I go and leave it behind. Ah, wrong things entirely. What was I thinking of making? Hold on a second. Was I thinking of making the power thing? I was entirely. You know what? I'll just go drop that down. I never have a bit too much power, you know? Huh, picks up you. I didn't realize. Not yet. Yes. Tree. So I need 2 fertilizer. That's zeolite. I need you too. I burned through all my osmium I had in here. Methinks so. Methinks so indeed. I really need to just empty these out and replace them with the big ones, because they'll be much more space efficient in time as I use things. That's how I like to do things up here, as I'm sure you are all well aware of how I like to do things. Oh, nice, it's raining. Always cool. Uranium, iridium, lots of osmium. Yes. 3, 1, 2, 3. I really should invest some time in getting a proper drone setup running. I mean, I do have a proper drone setup running. I just don't have all my resources being pulled into one single location. Like I should. Like I really should. Okay, what was I doing again? I was going to make myself those. I'm going to grab another obsidian, so I make 2. Just in case. There we go. Now, tree spreader, T3. Tree bark, T2 fertilizer, super alloy. Only 1. I don't have a multitude of T2 fertilizer somewhere nearby. Nope. Is it in here? Yes, there we are. And then just go grab me a tree bark. Bork. Fine. I'm certain these trees' bark is worse than its bite. Just straight up plants going into it. Damn. Nice. Okay. I'm certain nothing bad could happen from my butterfly farms next to my amphibian farms. Nothing could possibly go wrong from this. I see no natural predation happening. Black. Hot spotting. Can I have this over here? You what I think you are? You are legless. I need a fertilizer. Curse you! Power the fertilizer pulse! Wink. I thought I grabbed 2. My bad. Whoops. And boop. Okay. I'll go put some of this other stuff away. The forest is thick. Does it show up? It does. That's beautiful. Look at that. Look at the variety. It's gorgeous. Let's go take a look at the progress I'm making towards mammals. After I drop off some more valuables. I could just make rare larvae now. Ain't that a peach? Maybe not there. Maybe up here. Aren't you guys proud of me? I'm accessorizing. I never do that in real life. That's true. I don't accessorize in real life. It's just not a thing I've ever done. I've never felt compelled. I don't wear rings or watches or bracelets or necklace or any sort of jewelry at all. I go through life completely unadorned. It is a little odd, if I'm being honest. I have to say it's odd. Definitely not normal. Grab some water. Grab some food. Let's see. What happens if I go through the portal backwards? Same thing, I presume. Okay, so I find political art and I mean art that is specifically political, to lack substance. That is how I generally feel about it. And maybe this is just because the way I view politics. Simple things I don't like to get. I don't want this channel to be overly political. What I want is I want people to understand. I want to speak my thoughts on things. I think I've been through here already. For the most part, at least. I'm not sure if I got all the loot, though. I have that. I know I have the light box thing. Have I? Yes, I have been through here everywhere. So I'm going to make sure I have everything. Okay, okay. Let's see. Tree pot. I might just take some of the rarer materials and bring them back to base, just so I have something to bring back. Things I don't really want to spend the time to make, or that I don't have coming directly, like say obsidian, perhaps. Osmium rods might be a good choice. Suck up on those. Fertilizer, some rocket engines. They're just, I don't have automation set up for them, so they're annoying, and I don't use them very often. Not enough that I really think that they're worth it to automate. Bacteria samples in the mutagen might be a thing, though, that I want to do, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think I've been all the way through here. I'll leave a bit more space right now. I won't grab everything. Yeah, if those behind, I was definitely full up, which means there might be stuff. Aha. Genuinely fertilizer and mutagen to be left behind. Ooh, genetic trait. I might take some T3 mutagen. That one I could see being very useful. Don't need the pulsar quartz, but it's nice to just have. have 2 access cards. I'm gonna leave those there. Protection multiplier. Fuse. What's here? Got you. Nothing of terrible importance. Bah. Okay, well. Do I have that already? I think I probably do, but I'd rather grab it than not have it. Something along the lines of you snooze, you lose. I'm sure it'll come back up at some point in time, but who knows when that point in time will be. Yeah, look right there, so of course. So I have one already, so I'm not too concerned about missing it again. Let's go. Yeah, I think, and to get down further into it, what I think good art speaks to the native human condition. And that's not really political. Good art doesn't take a side on politics, it takes a side on humanity. Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite series. Books, movies, great. All the way around, just really good. Well done. Just bravo. It does not present an ideal world. It does not present ideal heroes, even. It doesn't. That's not the point. For all intents and purposes, Frodo is a regular dude. Outside of being a magical little person thing, there is nothing special about him. Nothing special besides his humility. And I think, of all things, that's the key. Frodo is humble. He's human. At the bare base of it. He's so very human. He's so very fragile. And yet he continues on. Even if he doesn't want to, even if he's carried. Frodo couldn't do it alone. And that's a huge thing. Frodo couldn't do it alone. He didn't valiantly march into Mordor. He barely snuck into Mordor. And that makes it so much better. To see our hero, where the journey was not perfect. It was fraught with danger, and it fell apart less than halfway through. That, and yet he still continued. Even when he gave up, Sam continued with him and gave him the strength to go on. And in the end of it all, he still failed. And he failed not because he was defeated. Generic frog eggs. Okay. Man, I don't have enough insects, huh? Damn. I thought I can't get the ecosystem yet. No. I'm almost there though. Nice. Cool. I can make that now. Holy frog eggs. Animal shelter. I'm looking for it. I'm almost there. Don't make it. Heat's not going up. Pressure's not going up too much more. I haven't prioritized them. Oxygen's going up quite a bit. Animal feeder. There's not much else. Interplanetary travel rocket is the last thing. I'm going to check to see my general terraformation progress. See what happens afterwards. And I am going to talk till I hit 75. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is about failure. It's got this overarching theme of overcoming great odds. Frodo overcame incredible odds. Things that were impossible. He did them. But the power of the corrupting power of evil, of the ring, was too great for him. And so it's necessary that Sam joined him. And without Pippin... Oh no, no, no. I need to go rewatch the films. No! I forgot what the other one's name is. Fool of a Took. That's why I remember Pippin. And Mary. Doesn't sound like a name. These little people. These people who lived an ideal lifestyle. Where they... Oh, it's 75. Where all they wanted was to sit and lounge and tend to their little farms and live comfortably. Drawn into something that is an imminent threat to them. It is. But it doesn't show yet. People don't know they're in danger yet in the Shire. Drawn into this thing that is so much bigger than them, and yet it all rests upon their tiny shoulders. It speaks to the soul. Anyways, this entire discussion is born out of a conversation me and a friend of mine had, a dear friend of mine had, where we talked about why so many people like the Legend of Zelda series that have differing beliefs than we do. And I'm like, well, it's because of the fantasy. It appeals. It speaks to the soul. It's what we desire and long for. To be important. To be the main character. We want that. And we want to see ourselves in these main characters, and Zelda is something that... I've completely transitioned. I need to stop. Zelda is something that specifically is designed to allow you to project yourself onto that main character. Link is supposed to be a blank slate. Generally little character. The last two games have not adhered to that as well as they should have, really. If they wanted to just make Link a blank slate. Whether that's what they wanted or not is up for the devs to decide, really. But, yeah. So Link allows you to project. Allows you to see yourself in that. And that allows you to look at the stuff that Link goes through and see it in your own life. Lets you relate to it better and invest yourself in that story more. That's why Zelda fans tend to be so invested in it. It's because when it hits, it hits. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, please comment, please subscribe. I'd love to talk to you guys. Thank you. Have a great day.